continue. Chapter 2. Belle left Horace's office holding back a flood of tears. Horace smirked to himself. He was a god. He had complete control over everyone in this company. They were ants beneath his boot, and he could squish them without a second thought. His computer started to buzz, a Skype call from his parents. He strode over to his desk, twirled around twice in his office chair and pressed accept. His parents appeared on the screen before him, glares across their faces. "Mother, father, how's things?" Horace cheered. "Cut the crap, son," replied his father. "I know exactly what you've been doing with my company." "I don't know what you mean, Dad," chirped Horace sweetly. "Shut it!" bellowed his father. "When I was in charge, we only had one big disaster, that explosion at Princeton factory on Pall Mall. With you running the company, there are disasters happening left and right. What the hell is going on?" Horace smiled coyingly. "A couple will come to me asking to buy a property. I will sell them an imperfect property. A project that they can work on, that they can improve and make their own." "How imperfect?" asked his mother sharply. "A gas main that needs a little tightening, electrical work that'll keep them busy for a while, and maybe some drainage work to occupy them for the next few weeks." His parents' eyes widened. "Son," said his father, "not only is that immoral, not only is that unethical, but that is also incredibly dangerous." Horace scoffed. "The only danger anyone faces in all of this is potential paper cuts from writing out the checks." His parents' faces became stony. "So that's your plan," the mother cited. "Sell them a dangerous house and wait until they pay you to fix the damage." Horace grinned. "Bingo!" His parents exchanged glances and nodded. "Son," his father said, "we have supported you with your previous endeavours, but we cannot support you in this. From now on, you're on your own. Run the company as you see fit, but don't expect any help or advice from us. We're cutting you off. Goodbye." The Skype window closed and Horace sat back in his chair. He wasn't worried. He had enough money, workers and resources to keep him and his wife fed and in luxury until probably the next decade, and his possessions were probably priceless enough to keep them going far beyond that. He was a free man, a horse free of its reins, a dog free from its leash, a summer breeze. He didn't need his parents. He could do this on his own. As he returned to sifting through his papers, he suddenly became aware of a strange figure standing in the shadows behind him. "If you're here to speak to me, make an appointment with my secretary," he replied, absent-mindedly. The figure sneered. "Dear God, you're just as unbearable as you were back in high school." Horace looked up, scared. This guy had known him back in high school? Tentatively, he turned round. The figure remained in the shadows, obscured by the darkness. Horace got up slowly from his chair. "How do you know me?" he asked. "Did we used to be friends?" Once again the figure sneered. "We were never friends," they replied. "You used to tease me, bully me till no end, and make my life a living hell, all to bully me." Horace's face screwed up with confusion. "I think you must have me confused with someone else," he answered. "I was popular back in high school. Funny, well-liked, good fun to be around. The only guy I ever did anything like that to was—" Horace's face froze. The stranger stepped out of the darkness. Horace's jaw dropped. The figure had metal plating singed into his upper body, with silver iron boots covering his feet, and metal gloves in the gauntlet style welded into his skin. His skin itself was the biggest surprise. From his face right down to the glances of his leg between his grey boots, his flesh was mint green. Paired with his oil-black hair and a light blue visor across his eyes, Horace had to wait a couple of seconds before his brain realised who he was looking at. "Francis?" he gasped. The behemoth nodded. "Binton. Francis Binton. Not that you would ever remember that." So, who is this mysterious figure, and what does he know of Horace Arnold's transactions? More to find out later. See ya.